I promised my viewers that I would be doing a chemtrail schedule. But before I go over my schedule, I will be showing you how easy and accessible the information is to find chemtrails. I am not providing you evidence because I have some esoteric knowledge. I am simply providing you information that you, the viewer, can gain and gather the information for yourself. It's so obvious and so open to the public that it baffles my mind to know why people are even denying this. I would like you, the viewer, to simply go to Google, and I have told other viewers in the past that want to share information with me about their picture that they want to send me. And I will tell them, put your images and your information on Google Images. You don't need to send it to me because this is a public response. This isn't about me. This is about you, the viewer. And I want to provide you truth. So anyone can do this. And what is surprising that you will find, they even have patents. U.S. states patents. You can click right on it and you can look at all these information. So autism, it causes pancreatic cancer. Then they will explain everything to you. And you will see that the information is very, very public. Then you need to know that you're not alone. Because people like Chuck Norris and Vin Diesel have come out to say that chemtrails are a health hazard. Vin Diesel exposes chemtrails. You like Fast and Furious? Well, there you go. You're not alone. You like Chuck Norris? You're not alone. Vin Diesel and Chuck Norris both do it. You're not the only ones. Chuck Norris is finding himself in the center of conspiracy theory scrutiny after commenting on the use of geoengineering to artificially alter the climate around the world. Geoengineering, according to Norris, is the artificial modification of the Earth's climate system through the use of two technologies, SRM, CDR. I would also like to throw in SAI, which is stratospheric aerosol injection. The primary idea behind the chemtrails conspiracy is that the technology is used to produce artificial clouds through the engines of high-flying jets, and that these clouds certain chemicals that are dangerous to the population. Now, they will call him a conspiracy theorist. They have no problem with it because they know it's true. The information is so readily available that Chuck Norris and Vin Diesel doesn't give a damn what you say about them because they know it's true. So no one is alone on this. They even had a committee in California because they are bombing California with chemtrails, that they had a committee to ban chemtrails in Shasta County. Look that up. Shasta County against chemtrails. So here are some articles that I will provide, which I don't really believe I need to provide these articles because you can click on any image on Google Images and you can come up with these articles yourself. But they will show you pictures of these chemtrails. So then there's SoCal Watch, which is Southern California. California, like I said, is bombarded with chemtrails every day. They are in a crisis right now in California. It's very fascinating because you'll see this in my schedule that I'm about to provide you. Chemtrails are intelligently sprayed. They're right on the mark. They know what they're doing. These are specialized pilots that fly these and they dump these chemicals for weather modification. In my schedule, you will see geoengineering in the process. So the first thing one will notice after taking photos of chemtrails on a daily basis is on how they are sprayed. Normal flights utilize air corridors, which are designated lanes in the sky to exit and approach airports. Chemtrail planes categorically defy these methods of flight and routinely fly either higher or lower than standard commercial aircraft. You'll see this a lot when you are recording chemtrail planes. The regular planes, commercial planes, will fly under the contrail/chemtrails that they are talking about. And the only ones that fly in that same flight path or across it are the planes that are doing the same thing. You'll never see a plane without a trail behind it going through those trails. They're either way above it or way below it. They will never be in the middle of it. You'll see that through my recording as well. Chemtrails start and stop abruptly, leaving behind line segments that are stitched together with newly emerging trails. Extremely precise T-joints, Z-points, markers, and grid formations are just some of the methods they use to cover crops and cities. Because I have an airport not so far away from me, and there were no contrails, there were no chemtrails, there was no trails. And most of these chemtrails are on the opposite direction. I often think to myself, where in the heck are these planes flying to? I know their flight patterns, I know how they work, because I lived and I worked around them, and that is not their flight pattern. Their behavior is so irrelevant to the airport that it's undeniable if you look and you think about it. Chemtrails follow a seasonal schedule. We believe this is due to the illnesses that spread beneath their spraying. For instance, in 2010, the spraying stopped on May 15th and started in September 15th in 2011. The dates were similar, stopping on May 25th and starting on October 1st. Mother Nature does not start and stop weather phenomenons based on a calendar 2 years in a row. Since the initial publication of this article, summer activity has increased marginally while winter spraying has increased drastically. Given that no significant increase in air traffic has occurred, there shouldn't be any increased trails over populated areas, yet it increases daily. Absolutely, I will show you that. In my schedule, it will go from chemtrails to blue skies, to chemtrails to blue skies, to clouds, to weather modification. You're going to see that increase in my schedule over a span of 1 week. So here are some chemicals that are in our atmosphere right now. Aluminum oxides, definitely. Arsenic, bacilli, and molds. Barium salts, barium titanate, cadmium, desiccated human red blood cells. I'm not sure about that, but I've heard a lot about it. I've heard it from a lot of people that there are human blood cells in chemtrails. I don't know why they're doing that, but I've heard of it. Ethylene dibromide, enterobacteriaceae, lead, mercury, methyl aluminum, mold spores, mycoplasma, nitrogen trifluoride, polymer fibers, pseudomonas bacterium, radioactive cesium, serratia marcescens, sharp titanium shards, silver, streptomyces, strontium, submicron particles, unidentified bacteria, uranium, yellow fungal mycotoxins. Now, I'm surprised that they didn't put in liquid propane and carbon dioxide. Those are very toxic chemicals that they didn't even mention in here. So now that we went over some of the chemicals as well, I will be showing you my schedule. So pay attention, and I hope you enjoy it. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe.